that's always the big question with Palpatine is how much does he really know of what's going on? I mean, he knows the Jedi are going to counter whatever move he tries to make, and he concocted with Dooku this elaborate scheme which involved not just deceiving the Jedi, but ultimately deceiving Cad Bane as well, you know, and the other bounty hunters, making them think they were on a legitimate mission, which all the while was going to be countered by the Jedi they knew, just really to separate Anakin from the rest of them so he could see where he was at. You know, it's a lot of effort to go through, but it just kind of shows you, you know, how important this all is to Palpatine. I mean, you know, I don't subscribe to the idea either that Palpatine would in any way protect Anakin. You know, if Dooku would kill Anakin there, it just means Anakin is not going to be the next apprentice. I don't think he pulls him out of battles to protect him. If he can't survive this war, then, you know, he's not going to be a Sith Lord. So Anakin's kind of forged by fire. He's not protected by the Emperor. The Emperor, having the war in part, puts Anakin in situations where he can tap into his anger and hate and aggression, and it really feeds those, you know, those feelings, you know, which is what war does. It's forcing you to kill and destroy. So, you know, I think he's aware to a certain degree, but he's getting the information. He has his plot. He knows the Jedi are going to counter it. He's not influencing, nor can he really have a say on how that goes about. But he knows that, like, the Jedi Council is wary of Anakin. So he's pretty sure when he puts extreme situations into motion that they're not always going to be in favor of Anakin being involved. And as you go further into the war, he kind of starts to exploit that weakness, you know, when he says they need you more than they know. It's like, you know, he feeds Anakin little things all the time to say, I'm your real friend and I believe in you. Those guys like you, but they don't really believe in you, especially that Windu guy. And we've tried to show that in the series is, you know, Mace appreciates Anakin, but he doesn't necessarily trust him. Yeah. I mean, to go through everything they've gone through and to have Mace say, if what you tell us is true, you have gained my trust in Revenge of the Sith, it's pretty like, what? After everything I've done?
Yeah, right.
You know, so it kind of gives some gravity to believing that Anakin is capable of doing what he does in Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Which is, well, these people didn't believe in me anyway. You know, it seems cold, but, you know, from his perspective, he's not the one that's a traitor.
Yeah.
They're all traitors. They betrayed the Republic. They're trying to stage a coup. The Jedi are out of control. And we do things along the way to help enforce that type of thinking. You know, I mean, as far as the public is concerned, the Jedi are pretty responsible for why the war began. Not the least of which is that Dooku is a Jedi, or was a Jedi. So when you look at it, on either side of the war, leading the charge, there's a Jedi. Hey, this is Dave Filoni of Star Wars The Clone Wars, and you are listening to Rebel Force Radio.